how we do it now. Daily dose with this. Got you coming back for more.
Hey y'all. Saturday chit chats. Get ready with me. It is game day. Yeah. And as you can still hear in my voice, I'm still very congested, but I'm better. I'm better than I was. Let's put it that way. I worked yesterday. So we're gonna talk about that game a little bit to give like a recap. I wasn't media yesterday, but I still want to talk about the game because I did watch it. Today I'm wearing my cute little football earrings. Look, aren't they so cute? So cute. Yeah. I do wish I had a bigger one. So, I don't know. I need to find bigger ones. Because these ones are like so small. They're cute and they're dainty, but they're just like so small. I don't like that. But I like the earrings. Anyway, I'm watching. I wish I could share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing right now. I don't know how to do it yet. But I have 4 different games going on right now. We have Texas and Ohio State. We have Mississippi State and Iowa. No, that's not Iowa. That is Southern Miss. Okay. I'm sorry. I saw the yellow, the black, and I saw the hawk, and I'm like, Iowa. But then I looked at the hawk again, I'm like, not Iowa. Okay, so I don't really think that we really care about that game too much. Mississippi State. I do like Mississippi State for basketball. I do have a dancer who went to Mississippi State. So we're going to root for Mississippi State because my dancer went there. Okay. So Mississippi State and Southern Miss. And then it is Vols and Syracuse. Vols just scored finally. And then the other one is on commercial. Nebraska and when it comes back, I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it on. Turn my volume up a little bit. Okay, so my volume is on Ohio State's game. And I'm getting ready because I'm going to Clemson and LSU. Okay, they let your girl in. They let your girl in. They let your girl in, okay? Now, because I feel very, very blessed, and here's why. So this is the Clemson LSU game is a big national game. So they're gonna have lots and lots of media at this game, from. Is it on ABC, ESPN, whatever, whoever is streaming it? ESPN is always really in the building, but ESPN's going to be there, ACC, all the big time media. And of course, every local, regional, state news is going to want to be there too. And Clemson's press box is a nice size, but it's not humongous. It's not like an NFL size press box where you can get tons and tons of media in there. Like the Miami Dolphins media box is so big, and it's 3 different layers. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3. I think it's 3 different levels. Mercedes-Benz is also really, really big, so I understand why they have these really big games like the Aflac kickoff and all that. They're really, really big, and they're long, and they span for quarter of the freaking stadium probably, but either way, they have a lot more space than some colleges do, right? So the fact of the matter that I even got in is a blessing, because usually smaller creators and things like that are independent. I don't say smaller creators, I'm gonna say independent media, because I'm independent media. So independent media sometimes don't even, you won't get in, because if the spots are gone, they're gone. Once the seats are assigned in their field, they're gone. And I got in and I got let in on the auxiliary, like in the auxiliary, which just means that I won't have an open air, like direct seat. But the same thing kind of happened for Florida State last year. Was it last year? I think it was last year or the year before. No, the year before when Florida State came, because last year they went to Florida State, and I think this year Florida State's coming back. I've been doing this for a while, but um, people didn't show up. People didn't come, and what happened was, I think it was like the day before though. Somebody pulled out, and I got a seat. And even when I showed up, there was empty seats, right? So I'm just gonna cross my fingers and cross my fingers that somebody doesn't show up, and then I can just go and like sit in their seat, because that happens. People don't show up for various reasons. You know, sometimes people think they're gonna get on the beat, and then their beat gets taken or they get sent somewhere else or whatever. But I don't know. I think a lot of Louisiana media is also going to be there, because you do have to open it up to the other schools' media as well. So I think that's another thing. And if you know anything about just SEC media and ACC media, it's just totally different in terms of like the way that they travel. Like they just travel really well, in my opinion. But yeah, so I'm just happy to be there. I'm happy to get my credential. I'm happy to get accepted. And it just goes to show that the relationships that you build can sometimes be beneficial to you. I know for a fact that they know who I am after 3 years, I would assume. Even if they don't physically know my face. But I think that they know who I am, and they know that I've been there for 3 years consistently. I literally, last year I missed one game, I think, at max two. And same thing for the year before. So I typically go to as many games as possible. Even when I didn't have a car, um, I still went to the game. So they don't know that, but I'm just saying in general. Like if you want something bad enough and you can make it happen within reason, do your best to do it, because you never know what could come from it. You know, you never know what opportunity you could get, because they see your consistency, because they see that, you know, you have loyalty. And I was talking about this literally last week, about how media goes. And a lot of media is based on like relationships and the things that you, and how you build with people, your relationships that you have, your business relationships that you have with people. So if you're doing well and you're not causing any riffraff, you know, then you tend to keep getting the opportunities that are at hand, because they have no reason to tell you no. In this case, they did have a reason to tell me no, because the spots were full. The spots are full, and that's okay. Like I said, you have the tiers of the media. You have the greens, the yellows, the reds. And I was just very, very fortunate to be able to get a go. Okay, I was fortunate to be able to get a go, because I could have got a no. Literally, they probably should have told me no. But hold on, I'm putting my charger in. I know I look crazy. I be trying not to look crazy on camera, but I just, at this point, it just happens. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure somebody may click on this after the fact. I saved these, because even though I be ranting and bantering and all of those things, it's all true things, and things that I really stand by, and things that I really mean when I say them. But you know, opportunities. Who got a flag, child? Opportunities. Delay of game, Syracuse. When opportunities come to you, you definitely want to take them. You definitely want to take them seriously. No matter what it is, no matter what field it is, no matter what you're doing. But if I wasn't going to be going to Clemson, I was going to be going to Savannah State versus Edward Waters University. That's where I was going to be going. I gotta lay down my edges. So I don't even, to be honest, I only know about Edward Waters. I don't follow Savannah State as closely as I cover Edward Waters. My videographer obviously wants to go and cover Everett Waters because that's what we've been covering. We've dropped the exclusive, the breaking news about them hiring former D1 coach Eric Dooley. So he's going to be over there. He's the assistant coach. And then okay, Ohio State defense is getting it. Right now, the game, I jumped. Sorry, y'all. The game is 0-0 for Ohio State. And they are in the first, but they're showing a replay. They got to Manning. Okay, Matt Patricia. They're all the way at the end of the first quarter. They have 2 minutes in the first. Their game is flying by because the Vols started first and they got 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first. So they flying through. Nebraska versus Tulane. Tulane is up by 4 and they're in the second quarter. Under 12 minutes. And Tulane look like they're about to score again. No, not Nebraska. Northwestern. Okay, let's get started. Let's start over again. Let's start over again. On my screen, I have Texas, Ohio State. They are locked at 0, 2 minutes in the first. Then we have Mississippi State versus Southern Miss. Mississippi State is up by 7. It's 10-3. They just started the second quarter, so it's 14-54 in the second. You have Tennessee versus Syracuse at the Aflac kickoff. And they have 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the first. Tennessee is up 10-0. They really should be up they should have 21 points already. I feel like they missed 2 just wide open touchdowns. It just didn't make no sense to me. Syracuse defense is pretty good though. Their defense is holding. It's good. Their offense needs a little bit of work, but that also means that Tennessee's defense has gotten a bit better. So yeah. And then you have Northwestern versus Tulane. And Tulane has scored again, but they did a field goal, so they're up 10-3. under 12 in the second. It's all right. These are good games. Really good games. Mississippi State. Oh, Jesus. Mississippi State got the ball back. They fumbled the ball. They got the ball back. But this offensive play they just ran was, I don't know what that was. Yeah. Anyway, I'm supposed to be prepping myself. Take care of y'all skin, by the way. Take care of your skin. I did I have a specific wash routine and everything, but take care of your skin. I look sleepy because I am sleepy. I'm very tired. Oh, ball's out. Lord. Touchdown. Tennessee. Oh, Jesus. What the world? Hold on. We gotta turn the volume. We gotta turn the volume to scoop and score. Let's hear what they had to say. Okay, so what happened was Tennessee effed up. Syracuse got the ball. Then Syracuse effed up. Tennessee got the scoop and score. Bow. Yeah. This might be. I'm gonna be late. I'm in the bowl. The media parking lot doesn't open up until 3:30. You can't get your credentials until 4 for Clemson anyway. So I got time. I think I know what I'm gonna wear. I'm still just trying to figure out Even though I'm not gonna be in, I'm gonna still be in the building, so I'm still trying to figure out like what I'm gonna wear. No, I know what I want to wear, but I don't know if I want to wear that. If that makes sense. I change my mind all the time. I have to do better with that. I have to do better with that because I'll literally change my mind. Okay, I gotta stop getting distracted. Chit chat. We not on no serious business. I have to stop changing my mind because I literally will do that. I will literally change my mind the very last moment, and then it's like, girl, what is you doing? You've already had it planned out. Now you changing your mind again? Yeah. I did that last year for the first game. But the only reason why I constantly change my mind is because, like, it's hot. It's still hot, you know? And, like, Clemson's media box is open air. And no, I'm not going to be in the open air. I'm going to be in the air condition. But when a whole lot of people get in there and they start circulating, it get hot. So then I'm just thinking. And then I got to walk up the hill. And I be imagine myself like walking up the hill, like, okay, what am I gonna do with walking up the hill? And then I be hot. So like my temperature varies so much, and I'm already kind of, I'm not like, okay, I'm not sick as in like I'm contagious and anything like that, because I don't do that. I don't go outside when I know I can infect somebody else. No, I'm super congested. So that means baby girl's having a hard time breathing. you hear when I sound real nasally. So I'm already gonna have a hard time breathing getting up that hill. And then I'm gonna have on some type of outfit where I'm gonna be hot and my body temperature is gonna spike up. Child may pass out. They might think I'm drunk. They be like, girl, because you know they sell alcohol now. They sell alcohol now. So they may think I'm drunk before I even get there. Nah, I'll be drunk off that coffee. But you know, so I'm just trying to think, like, do I want to do that? Last year I was really, really cute. I had on a two-piece, let me find a picture. Well, it don't matter. I had on a two-piece little brown outfit. It was like small checkerboard. And I wore a lace long sleeve shirt underneath. I wasn't too hot because it was lace. It was lace. It was cute. I think I may go for something very similar to that. I don't know. I did have on these really cute fishnets. So I just felt like it was appropriate, you know. Hey, Will Howard. Will Howard's back at Ohio. Is at Ohio. They all there. It's like a reunion. But, yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm gonna get down there, and because the temperature is gonna be hot, because I'm gonna be there all day, I gotta really, really prep my skin. I ain't do no sunscreen yet. I'm gonna do a little bit of sunscreen, then carry on. Or do I want to put? That has SPF 11. That is not enough. I need to wear sunscreen. I need to wear sunscreen. One more time, you need to wear sunscreen. I put this on my face. This is Cetaphil. Men too. You need to wear sunscreen. This one here is a little pricey, but it's lasting me forever. Okay? This is daily facial moisturizer with sunscreen. SPF 50. Okay? And this is for dry to normal sensitive skin. So, it has makeup on it. So, it looks, you know, it's wearing freaking tear by now, but this is what I use majority of the days. I put on my skin, especially when I'm doing my makeup. This goes underneath my makeup. It wasn't the first layer. This is now probably the third layer. 1, 2, 3, so fourth layer, but it's going to be under whatever makeup I choose to put on before I set it with powder. But you need to be wearing sunscreen, people. You need to wear sunscreen. The reason why y'all skin be looking crazy is because y'all don't have any sun. Y'all don't wear sunscreen. Sunscreen has healed my skin tremendously. Yes. It has tremendously changed my... I need to wash my brushes because I don't even have... Where's my other... I don't know. And rose water. Rose water is great for your skin as well. I don't put this on every day, but I love to put it on over my makeup. My little eyelashes is coming off. I never put them on. Putting it on underneath my makeup and then putting it on as a part of setting my face. Yeah, it does wonders. So get you some sunscreen. Get you some rose water. Fran Brown, he's very cool, calm, collected right now. We gotta survive the surge. That's what he said. I didn't bring my fan up here. Yeah, when I first started this game, when it first started, the Syracuse is not, but they weren't a bad team last year either. They're not a bad team. Fran Brown is a good coach. Fran Brown is a good coach. However, Tennessee should be the better team. Period. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They should be the better team. So, it should not be... They knew it wasn't going to be easy. I don't think they came in with that mentality. But I know Fran Brown definitely feels like he can beat everybody and anybody. Which you can in the world of football. God damn. He about to get a pass interference. And what Tennessee has to do is they're already, again, you being the better team, you got to play like the better team as well. Like, you doing stupid stuff. Pass interference. Just making stupid fouls. Not catching the ball. That receiver, yeah. He need to do some up, down, something. Not catching the ball. Just like stupid things. In football, it's the silly, simple, minor mistakes that you make that how you lose the game. That's what happens. What I do think is cool, though, Fran Brown's son goes to Syracuse and plays on the team, and he pays for his tuition out of pocket so that way he can give another kid a scholarship. I think that is so cool, so awesome. And he was just like, I was supposed to set my face first. He was like, I can give another kid that opportunity. I can give another kid an opportunity to play football. So I don't mind paying for my son's tuition. So that way I can help out somebody else and help out another family. So I think that is so great. I think Fran Brown's a great coach, an amazing coach. And I said that last year too, when they beat Miami and sent Clemson to the ACC championship. So he's a great coach. Yeah. And you can hear in the background her talking about him and his upbringing and things like that. So he's a great coach. I think he'll make it, and obviously he's turned that program around a lot. it's still not one of those programs that you think about right away when you say like football and you think of ACC competition. You're not thinking of Syracuse. Like you're not thinking of Stanford is now in there. You're not really thinking about Wake Forest. You're not thinking about certain schools in the ACC. And the ACC has quite a bit of schools but when it comes to like football, right? And I think they have a long way to go till they get to that point. But I feel like they probably are also one of those like underrated, underspoken for teams because they are pretty good. You know, we're good. Didn't say great, didn't say best. Okay, don't be in my comments saying crazy stuff to me. But I definitely think that with progression and getting more poised and polished, I feel like they can really enhance their program and really big up themselves for the ACC. Hood for Tennessee. That might be my cousin. Um, he's pretty good defensively. He also had the scoop and score. Fran Brown trying to get a pass interference. Fran Brown trying to get anything, anything passy bad. Ohio State is still stuck at 0 with Texas, but they are. Let's go there. Hold on. They are in the red zone. Ciao. Yeah. What is happening? I really wish I could share the screen. I gotta figure out how to do it. I know I could put a website on there though. I wonder if it'll play. But then is that copyright? Chill, y'all anybody in my page took now. Let me figure out how to do it first. Oh Lord. Okay, Syracuse look like they about to score. First and goal. All right, they're getting closer. All right. But yeah, it looks way better.
Of course they take Discover. It's accepted in 99% of places.
99%? I didn't know that.
You're stuck in the past, baby.
You're the one who owns 13 pairs of parachute pants?
Well, fashion is cyclical. They'll be back.
And they got a touchdown.
Right?
Why after I turn it off? First of all, I'm not watching anything that's on commercial. What is we doing? Yeah, Tennessee got to tighten up that red zone coverage. I be getting wanted to go after the quarterback. Like you do the blitz, you come right up. But their quarterback does a great job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Like he's not holding on to it if he don't have to. So you should always be looking for the person that he's throwing the ball to. Look for the running back, looking for the receiver, because that's literally what it did. Like he blew up the line to try to get the quarterback, and the running back ran right past him. What is you doing, bro? That was a great time to get a tackle. But I know it's a lot harder than obviously it seems. Because once you're already going, you're already going. So I know it's a lot harder than it seems. But I'm just, I know everybody wants to get a sack the quarterback. But You need to stop the running back when he in the red zone. But it's okay. So 7-17. Uh-oh. Child Southern Miss got on the board. 10-10.
I lost 46.
Alright, so now we can move on. First half of my face is set. It could go like this. Not. Where's Doc Brown?
Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Severe
Oh, I can't find that.
these allergic reactions.
Yeah, I think so.
Serious side effects may include
I'm really shocked that.
or severe stomach problems.
Actually, no, I'm not. These teams are just as good as each other, so I'm not shocked when it comes to Ohio and Texas being scoreless. Uh-oh. I think I done broke my thing. Shoot. Let me find my other one. Okay, 4th and goal. All right, Ohio's the first one on the board. I've been waiting for somebody to get on the board. Ohio finally does it. Big noon Saturday. Yeah. I'm surprised my videographer ain't called me yet. That's gonna be a thing, y'all. That's gonna be a thing.
Checking all state first was really smart. Not checking Evo's gate though, not smart. At least I checked all state first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em. Anytime you get the chance to compete, be in close games, it's kind of what you live for. Football teaches you a lot. It starts with staying true to yourself. I just want to show up with a lot of energy, not look at the past, not look at the future, just be where my feet are.
I still can't believe that Travis Hunter has a baby. Very random that I just said that, but I still can't believe that. It happened so fast. So when you look at the video, she was pregnant probably since, I'm gonna say November of. Ooh wee, touchdown Vols. Ooh, my goodness. My boy aired that thing out. Hello? Huh? Oh, that was nasty. Whoa. Braylon Staley, 73-yard reception. What? Why did it take? Oh, I pressed the I pressed the OK button. Y'all, it just listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. I did too much. I was too excited. These games are good. I want to watch all 4. I wish it can be like the Tennessee at the top, Ohio at the top, and then the 2 baby games at the bottom. And apparently I can't change it myself. But I want to watch all 4. I need another TV in here. Hook 'em. Oh, Lord, we got to play it down. On the field, yeah. I wish I could change the combination on there, but I don't know. Like, they give you a list of combinations. None of the combinations are exactly what... Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know the news is on, but I don't... No. I don't want that right now. Don't piss me off. What was I saying? Oh, since last November, if they just had a baby in like August or end of July, right? So that means, yeah. So because in their documentary, she was pregnant at the draft, pregnant at the wedding, and that probably explains why she was tucked away and shutting up. And now I want to know, like, Travis, was you lying talking about she was drinking herself to sleep? Or was she crying because she was pregnant? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Was she crying because she was pregnant, or was she crying because she was drinking herself to sleep, or both? Hopefully not. The latter. That would make sense why she was, like, obviously super duper over emotional and stressed. Poor girl. But again, she brought it upon herself, so she ain't got nothing to be crying about now. Married, baby, bag. They don't get to enjoy their marriage at all though. They got a baby. He already gonna be gone a lot with football during the season and training. So maybe that's why she wanted to have a baby too. But she's not lonely. Give her something to do. You know. But I hope that she has enough significant help around her, because Travi is going to not be able to help as much as they think that he's going to be able to help, especially during the football season, because he's going to be, you know, focused head first. But I just can't believe it. But it was good. They, you know, finally kept something to themselves until after it happened and after it all, you know, came to fruition. And I think had they did that from the very beginning, I don't think people right now don't really care and they aren't really talking about him as much. But I think from the very beginning, either that was the thing where she wanted to have some spotlight and things and it just kind of backfired, or they just were oversharers and they were doing too much. But I also feel like she kind of did want to be in the limelight. She did want to be the star and part, like, I guess you can consider him a celebrity, but he's an athlete. So it's like, not really. But I think that she wanted to be known, you know, because there's a lot of wags. And, you know, they're not known. The people that know them, and the people that don't. Like, they don't purposely put themselves out in the forefront. And this is just my opinion. They don't purposely put themselves out in the forefront to get the attention, to have to fight back with the internet. And the internet is always going to win. You're never going to beat the internet. So I don't know if in her brain, she was thinking that she could win against the internet. Like, no, the internet is undefeated. It's undefeated. It's undefeated. So you wanting this to be the star and wanting to take attention off of him and put it on you because you think that you have just as much star quality and power as he has was kind of crazy to begin with. But it's just like, hopefully she learned, like, take the back seat, because that's where you are, and just shut up, you know. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, just leave people out your business so that way people don't have something to say about your business, if that makes sense. Because nobody really checking for them, Wasn't nobody really checking for the nature of their relationship. Wasn't nobody really checking for it. And they brought it to and put it to the forefront. And she embarrassed him on the internet. And then people are like, girl, we better recognize this Travis Hunter. What do you mean? Like, you know, that's how that started. Because people felt like she was embarrassing him, downplaying him a little bit. And people didn't like that because he was likable. He is likable. So it sucks when a person, especially when a man, when a person is really likable, you're definitely not beating the internet. You're definitely not beating the internet. He's likable. He's like he's sincere. He doesn't bother. You know, like he's yeah. She won winning that internet battle, and I don't know why nobody didn't tell her that. They should have told her, like, sis, you're not winning this internet battle, so you might want to just stay off the internet. Like, yeah. This man is likable right now, the number one player in college football to some. And you're on the internet embarrassing him. No, they weren't having it. So I think that she learned, like, yeah, I'm actually with the person. I'm actually with the person that people actually like. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna take a back seat now. And ever since then, nobody cared. Nobody's talking about it. I'm talking about it now because they did the announcement of the baby. But outside of that, nobody cares. Because again, nobody was checking for her and him to begin with. They weren't checking for them. You know? Like the world would have been okay, really not even knowing that she was in the picture for real. But if you did want to be in the picture, I think at that point, you know, at least just, you know, not be out here being embarrassing. Because really, shouldn't nobody know that anyway? Shouldn't nobody know that you had him waiting outside in the car? Like, shouldn't nobody know that information anyway? Like, that's not something that you should be. I mean, I guess she's proud of it because that's what she did to him, but it's like, shouldn't nobody know that? Because even you know that was piss poor to say. And then you kind of trying to backpedal it, and it's really hard to backpedal on the internet. It really is. So, yeah, hopefully homegirl learned a lesson. But she might give him hell now. I don't know, y'all. We're going to wish him the best. We're going to wish him the best. Speaking of the Jaguars, though, I feel like a lot of people didn't know this. The Jaguars are moving to Orlando next season. Yeah, because they're doing renovations on their stadium. They're currently doing them now, but they're going to really, like, redo it, gut it, fix it, and all that, which is needed. Because I remember last time I was there and it was raining in the stadium, and it was like water puddles, and it was a nasty situation. Georgia State needs a new stadium too. It was also raining in puddles the last game we were there for the MEX Kickoff Challenge. But yeah, they're gonna be moving to Orlando. They're supposed to be for one season, but it's being stated. It's not officially, but if you do come to fruition, you heard it here first. That they may be there for 2 seasons, depending on like how long the renovations and all of that take. So they're gonna be in Orlando. Orlando is really about to be the entertainment, like the touristic entertainment capital for like a season. They're about to have Disney, Magic, Jags, Koala Bears. That's ECHO, if you didn't know. They have the Ocala, I think that's how you say it. NBA G League team there. Universal Studios, SeaWorld, Yeah, traffic got to be thick, thicker than some cold grits. Okay, so if you want to visit Disney, you might want to do it before next next football season. Because next football season, you're not even gonna make it to Disney because all you're gonna be is on the highway. Because traffic already in Orlando is already crazy as okay, crazy. Like, my goodness, my goodness. The last 2 times we've been to Orlando, traffic was just whoa. It's like whoa. And it don't matter what time you leave. It don't matter what time you leave. You try to leave 5 in the morning, 11 p.m. at night. You still gonna hit some traffic somewhere. Somehow, somewhere, so you still run into it. The traffic is crazy. Like, wait a minute, where'd my little thing go? How I lose? Oh, it's right here. Like crazy. It's thick. 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 I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all that damn, okay? That's how the traffic in Orlando is. If you think I'm lying, ask somebody. Don't even worry about it, because I'm going to stream when I go down there for Chris Brown concert. I got to figure out how to do this streaming thing on my phone or somewhere where I can have it handheld. I'm not going to stream at the concert, so that's not a thing. Y'all not about to get me kicked out. But I'm going to stream while I'm down there, and I wish I could show y'all. It's kind of hard, like, streaming and, like, traveling and doing it by yourself, like, on your own. So, like, when I see other people stream, like, when they went to the Drake concert and everything, like DDG and all them, they all had somebody holding their camera and things for them. And I don't have that, so it's kind of hard to, like, do it by myself. I need some type of, like, handheld something. Cardinal tape, first down Ohio. So, I got to figure that part out. Because I do want to not have to sit stationary. Because if I can actually move around and do a lot of things, oh yeah, my streaming will be 20 times better. But it's okay. We're building. We're building. Because 2 months ago, I wasn't streaming at all. So, that's the thing. So yeah, cool. I feel like my face... Excuse me. Anyway. Okay. Last stream. What did I tell y'all? I'm almost done. How long have I been on? For 48 minutes? My chit chat might be short today. Alright, let's tell y'all a story. Let's see. Last time we talked about my dance, part of my dance journey. I didn't tell you about the whole thing. Part of my dance journey. What are we gonna talk about today? I should have had somebody send me questions. Sharkeesian. Okay. I gotta look dry. I just gotta look dry. My makeup has to last like... It has to last a couple hours. Not a couple. Multiple hours. Okay. I gotta find things to talk about. Did I say 2-minute warning? They're about to go into halftime. Score is about to be 7-0. Tulane is tearing up Northwestern. So Naomi's Osaka's $495 Bedazzled Labubu steals the show at the U.S. Open with over 1,000 crystals. She had another one too. The second, and that one was, I think, blue or purplish. I'm pretty sure her daughter loves them. That's why she got them. I think it was cool her having them. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I said I was going to talk about the games from last night. I'm sorry, I got distracted. So, App State and I don't like this this setting spray. Like dries white, and I don't like that. I'm not gonna hold it. I think I held it too close to my face this time. That's why.
Oh, nobody inside. I already told your buddies. A lot of violations here. Way too many occupants.
But it's okay. I'm gonna put some over it.
Exotic animals.
But yeah, so I was at the.
In the kitchen. That's on me. But I just got here.
Okay, I was at the game, working in a different capacity, and I was like, okay. I remember App State from when they played at Clemson, and I remember them, not being horrible. I feel like they've always been like a really decent team and really good in the Sun Belt. But I didn't really keep up with them too much. I used to keep up with a player there 2 years ago, but he's not there anymore. So ever since then, I just didn't keep up as much. Syracuse about to look at they better put some points back on the board. This 4-screen football is giving me ADHD. I gotta focus. Okay, but yeah, so I went like, okay, so I knew that App State wasn't like a bad team, but I knew very little about UNCC. So that's University of North Carolina, Charlotte. So I was like, okay. I'm about to see what they do. Essentially it was a home game for UNCC, but it was the Duke Mayo Classic. And I was like, okay. So I only knew of the Duke Mayo Bowl. I didn't know that they have a classic like to start, starting off college football. Never knew it existed. Right? So I'm like, okay, this should be cool. I hate the excuse me, the mayo eating contest. I could do without. I could literally do without ever seeing that ever again in my life. But all right, so App State should be pretty good. I don't know too many players on there. Obviously, I love the color scheme. Obviously, for obvious reasons. If you know, you know. I'm like, okay, let's just see what they got going on. So in the first quarter of the game, it was very back and forth, very balanced. I'm like, okay, these teams look equally yoked. This is going to be a good game. Equally yoked. I love football games that are equally yoked, okay? I hate watching the games where one team is just significantly better than the other team, and it's like that team didn't even stand a chance. Those type of games I don't personally like, because and then it gets boring. Then you want to leave third quarter. Because if you pay for it, you're not gonna leave before halftime. Most people don't. So I'm all right. We might be on to some. All right. So first quarter again, very much like even back and forth. Defense is holding up on both sides of the ball. It was a highly defensive game for the first. I give it the first quarter and a half. And then suddenly, all right, we get some points on the board. All right, cool. Still very early in the game. It's points on the board. It's cool. All right. Then we get more points on the board. It really started to lose translation for me right before halftime. And it was like, okay. App State started to emerge as just this. They were going to just be the better team. They were going to whip ass. And I was like, okay, this is not looking too good for Charlotte. Then after halftime, things took a turn, and the game was just like very lopsided, very, very lopsided. App State defensively stepped it up, especially after halftime, so they really like kicked it into gear. And I'm like, okay, this is the team that I kind of seen when they played against Clemson. But again, Clemson was just astronomically the better team. There were glimpses of goodness over there for App State. But again, Clemson was just outright the better team. So the glimpses were not enough. And then at some point, you know, Clemson is not playing their ones. So they're playing their backups. And App State looked good against the backups, but again, not so good against the ones. So it's my first time actually seeing them against another opponent where they're supposed to be just as good as each other. And they just took off. They emerged. They took off. They won the game 34-11. Yeah. Charlotte has potential on that team. I don't know. I don't know what happened. The defense just kind of folded after a while. And it probably could because the offense wasn't staying on the field long enough. And that happens. And I make these arguments every time. People be telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. But not keeping your offense on the field long enough for your defense to recover a little bit, it's always going to end in it's always going to be a downfall. Things are going to go downhill quickly because your defense needs time to rest. They need time to rest. There's no way you're going to put them on the field for 10 minutes of the quarter and think that they're going to be able to, you know, they're just going to be able to play 40 minutes. Back to back to back. At high impact, high intensity. That's just, it's not going to work that way. You know? And I think that's really what kind of happened in the sense of UNCC. Quarterback did have some turnovers. So I think, you know, again, I don't keep up with UNCC, so I don't really know exactly like their whole scheme. I don't know the players over there. They do have a black quarterback, so that's awesome. I love seeing black quarterbacks at the helm. So I think, you know, they got some things to work on, and they can be competitive. Because they were competitive the first, I'll give the first half. First half of the game, they were competitive. App State definitely has to work on their targeting calls. They had 3 players ejected. Or was it 2? It might have been 2, but they had 3 targeting calls. So, I mean, they probably had 3 players ejected. So, yeah, they have to work on. They have to work on that for sure. Because unacceptable. Even if they didn't feel like it was targeting, you had 3 of them. Your defense can't be out there playing that dirty, dog. Can't. That's just completely unacceptable. It's like 1 call, cool. 3, that's a problem. That's a problem. For sure. And 2 of the calls was back to back. Like one play, targeting, play ejected. If it wasn't the next play, it was like the maybe the 2 plays after targeting. It's like, y'all, what is y'all doing? So yeah, that's definitely an issue, definitely a problem that they got to work on over there. Because at that point, you're losing players and you're giving up free yardage. Like, what is y'all doing? And y'all are winning, so it ain't no point. It ain't no point in even doing none of that when you're winning. BTA, you already did it. You ain't got to target them. And like I say, even if it wasn't considered, it is considered targeting because that's what they call it. But even if you feel as though, or they felt as though it wasn't targeting 3 times, yeah. 3 times is a bit much. That's excessive. That's excessive. And it's 3 different players. Excessive. So, I definitely hope that they work on that over there because that's going to make for a really rough season. And I mean, and you don't want to be known as the team that plays dirty. You know? And you know that's what they're going to label y'all. They play dirty. You know? Just play football. Football is a little dirty sometimes, but don't make it outright. Ohio State and Texas is at halftime. I believe it's 7-0. Arch Manning is not playing his best, or Ohio defense is really that good. Come on, Tennessee. What is y'all doing? Matt Patricia is out there doing his thing. Everybody said that he was going to be bad for Ohio State. But he seems to be holding it down, doing him proud. Why didn't I do my edges before I put this makeup on? Oh my gosh. I know better than to do that. Who knows? Who knows why I just did that? Who freaking knows? Just doing crazy stuff at this point. I need to set my face. Oh, shoot. I feel like everybody is at halftime besides Tennessee. Like, this game is dragging. Pick it up. Too many fouls. Syracuse has been really good at converting their third down, so. They didn't convert that. Field goal. 4th and 1. Oh. Let me do a quarterback. Injury timeout. They're gonna keep him on the field. So Tennessee really gotta apply pressure right here. Got to apply pressure right here. I'm on 10. Tennessee confused on defense. Come on, bros. They're about to score just because they're doing dumb stuff. Come on. He gets the first down. I said it was 4th and 1 though, so it ain't like they had too much to go. But come on, Tennessee. Got to be better than that. All right. Ciao. I don't know what they doing over there, what they feeding them, but the injuries is crazy. They about to be out for the season. Season about to be over. Defensive players just dropping. Like, what is happening over there?
Creating enough of a scene, enough daylight for Jasin Willis to go ahead and convert.
I don't really like this. I'm about to give me a different setting spray.
Defensive line for Tennessee that Syracuse might be able to exploit, Lewis, because Jackson Lloyd lost earlier in the game. We've seen Bryson Eason fight through injury several times to stay in the game. Nathan Robinson came off the bench. Now he's hurt. So they're starting to get 2 and 3 deep at defensive tackle on their chart. They sure are. And David Hobbs, who basically backs up Bryson Eason, not playing today. And they're starting to test the depth of their defensive tackle room. Chris, what does it look like down on that Tennessee sideline?
Well, I can add that Bryson Eason wasn't even out there on that play. Was watching him, and he's rolling his right arm, looking like he has some pain in that right shoulder.
So this is the third defensive tackle to be injured for Tennessee as they're helping.
Tennessee is down 3 DTs.
There's Jackson Lloyd without his helmet. So who knows if he'll be able to return either.
Lord. It's going to be next man up. And I see, I don't know, Tim. Yeah, they need to go ahead and get to halftime. They're going to have to re-ramp some things. Because if you don't think Syracuse and Fran Brown going to exploit that, yeah. DC over there, they OC over there, yeah, they're going to do it. I gotta fix my eyelash. I gotta do things. Some of the stuff is downstairs. I ain't gonna do it up here. I'm about to get off here.
They have to think Syracuse will take the clock down to the 2-minute timeout. Why not? Tennessee does have a couple of timeouts left, but maybe limit the time that the Tennessee offense would have on the backside, as it's 2nd and goal from the 3, and that's exactly what we will have. Syracuse will let the clock wind all the way down to the stoppage. The 2-minute timeout. Tennessee with a 3-score lead, but Syracuse knocking on the door.
Thank you. Thank you to all the staff.
And doctors.
At the Aflac Cancer and Blood District.
I'm sorry. I just was sitting here like I don't even know what I was just thinking.
Support. It helps provide us with new treatments and the tools
Um.
so that we can get better. Thank
Okay.
you, Aflac, for everything you've done for cancer patients.
Your hard work makes every new day
Brighter than yesterday.
Let's go up to Ohio, Texas. The commentators.
In order for him to get into a rhythm and be more effective, but I want to talk about the other superstar in this game, Jeremiah Smith. Got off to a slow start, a bit frustrating.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just chit chatting. I'm just chit chatting. I'm just on here. The more I stream, the better I get. So. Yeah. I can't believe that some people are starting, like, some people's homecomings are like next month. Oh my gosh. I want to do like a homecoming tour. I just go into different homecomings, but I gotta figure out where I want to go. Where should I go? Where should I go? My forehead looks so big because it is big. I need to do my edges. Homecoming tour. Where should I be go? Where should I be go? Perfect English, Des. Perfect English. Absolutely amazing English right there. I think I want to do a mix too. I don't want to just do HBCUs. I want to do a mix of homecomings. to like fully get that like full on experience. But I'm trying to figure out like where, like which schools have the best. Like I want the best overall experience. And I think of course, everybody's gonna say their own perspective favorites, and I get that, respect that for sure. But like literally want to go where I'm gonna have a good time from start to finish. Like, they have some type of like Thursday event or even like Friday event. Saturday tailgating is like off the chain. The game is the game. The game is the game is the game, right? Most homecoming games are either really, really good or they're like bad. What the heck happened to my face? What? Like, where the heck did that come from? So I want to be able to do that. I do not like my makeup. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I want to do that, and then if they have like some type of Sunday, like I know some homecomings have like a Sunday like gospel thing, some type of something. So how are we doing it on Sunday? Most people are not even no good on Sunday. Like it need to be that good to where like this after the game on Saturday, either the tailgate has taken me out or I'm going to some type of Saturday event and that is taking me out something. Okay. So I need to know which homecomings is the best. That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. So I need to figure that out. Southern Miss has a new head coach. That's why this game is a little lit for them. All right, let me dry my face a little bit. Yeah. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna be at. I'm going though. We're gonna do a little tour. And I can't wait to see which one has the best. And I'm gonna rank them at the end. Like the best that I went to, not so best. I'm about to get off here though, because I need to go down. I need to go downstairs, and I need to get ready, and I need to reset my makeup. So I won't be here too much longer. There's so many games going on right now. It's not even funny. Whoa. Pitt is up 34-6. I mean, they're not playing. Army lost in OT. I was so pissed. But it's okay. Like it's still early. Like it's still very much early. The season is just beginning, so it's cool. But Army knew better. But they lost in OT. Colorado fails to convert the Hail Mary. So they lose to Georgia Tech. But Georgia Tech wasn't no slouch team anyway. See this right here? I don't like that. They seem like very sleepy, puffy. I gotta fix that. I'm not gonna be able to cover it, but I need to fix it in general. I need to get more sleep. Cause like this one ain't that bad, but this one, I hate it. I hate the dents and the puffiness in my face. Yeah, Colorado. Tennessee better get points on this board before we go into halftime. I'm pissed. They don't. Anyway. Georgia Tech. I'm getting ADHD, Joe. Georgia Tech is not a slouch team, really, right? They can play. Um, Haynes King over there, he's been doing great things over there. Again, not top. I mean, they're like mid ACC, I guess, but they weren't a slouch team to begin with. They compete really really well. They show up in their big games. The big games they show up. The Georgia games, the Clemson games, the NC State. They show up in big games, so they're like a big game team. And yesterday, I was thinking they were pretty balanced. They were going back and forth, you know. But I think that Colorado needs a new OC or something over there because a lot of the same issues that were persistent last year are showing up in the same way. And the offense just not staying on the field long enough. That's just a thing. But they end up not converting the Hail Mary and they lose 27-20 at home in their season opener. And again, it's early, so it's nothing to freak out about. It just sucks because everybody kind of wants to win their season opener. Everybody wants to win their first home opener. Like, that's the thing. You want to win, especially like that crowd sells out every time. So it's kind of like, you want to win. You want to win. Randy Moss was there. Oh my God, Randy Moss was there. He looked fantastic. He looks so good. I'm so glad to see him being back, just on the field, just on it, like just out and about. He looks great. But yeah, like you want to win your home opener, you want to win your season opener, and it sucks when you do not. But I don't think it's anything to fret about just yet because it's still early. It's still the beginning of the season. Now, if they were in, toward the end of the season trying to get to the championship, and it's like, come on, y'all, what y'all doing? But I think it's always good when you play those out of conference games. You kind of get to see your talent compared to what talent is coming out of another conference and really having to measure up. And for the most part, they did measure up, but I think that Colorado could have been the better team had they not made the minor mistakes. The minor mistakes get you ball coverage, did the defensive line, like, I don't know, Georgia Tech's always been good on the ground, like with their rush. So it's like, you got to stop the run. If you can't stop the run defensively, you're going to have some problems with Georgia Tech. So I think just minor things, they can be better. But I also kind of think they need a new OC. But it's just my opinion, of course. It's just, again, my opinion on that. But me watching and looking at the game for the time that I did, I think that they could have been 10 times better. They could have really, really, really won that game had it just been better game management, in my opinion. But it's not nothing to fret about just yet. Shit, because it's still early. But I think if they're actually watching the film and adjusting based off the film, I think they'll be all right. But I'm going to go downstairs now. I'm going to get off of here because I have to finish setting my makeup because I didn't like the way I was looking on camera last time when I set my makeup. But I'm going to set my makeup. I'm going to go get dressed, get me a coffee. It's 2 o'clock. So I have to be making my way anyway and getting up out of here. Like I said, things will open up until 4, so excuse me. I'm not gonna get there at 2. I won't get too early anyway because I didn't get home till late, but I gotta drive and get myself there. I gotta do lots of different things. So I have a lot Ooh, I didn't think about traffic. It's all right. It'll be all right. I'll be fine either way. I'm gonna get there. So, stop playing with Tennessee, bro. I'm gonna go watch the game. But if you've watched, thanks for tuning in. If you're rewatching, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing on all social media platforms at Peach Love Sports. I'm so sorry this chit chat wasn't as. I feel like my other one was great. I feel like I just chat. Yeah. I just was off the Richter scale last week, but it's football. I'm watching football to prepare for football. It's football, but we're gonna be doing more of these to get ready with me. I'm gonna learn how to stream and be mobile because if I'm mobile, I can chit chat and talk for hours. But I'm gonna learn how to do better with streaming. But yeah, it's super massive college football weekend right now. There are 4 or 5 games going on. So tune in to one of them, watch them. Tell me what you think about the games. Which ones were your favorite? How'd you feel going in? Yeah, all the things. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I am getting on here. And again, make sure to like and share and subscribing on all social media platforms at PT Love Sports, or just type in Pretty Girls Love Sports. This is the Daily Dose with Des. I'm Des, your lovely host. And I will see you guys after because I'm going to talk about Clemson and LSU once it's done.